Residents of an apartment complex in Sydney remain out of their homes this morning as engineers investigate cracking. Christy Culture joins me live now. Christy, there are now calls for a crackdown on the building industry. What's the latest?
That's right, Laura. The recent incident here that's left hundreds of people homeless has renewed calls by peak building bodies for an investigation into the sector, into what they say are a number of failures. The Builders Collective of Australia wants a royal commission, particularly into regulatory compliance. They're calling for stronger protections for owners and residents. Residents of the Mascot Towers here in Sydney South were told to be ready to leave at short notice on Thursday after emergency structural support was installed, after the building's managers noticed that existing cracks in the underground car park of the 10-year-old building had started to widen. Many of the residents have not been allowed back since, with half of the 120 apartments, the recreation areas and the car park deemed inaccessible. Others allowed in just briefly to collect a few personal belongings. The New South Wales Premier Gladys Berejiklian says that the government will investigate to get to the root cause of the problem here and will hold everyone to account. The evacuations here follow evacuations in December of the Opal Tower in Sydney Olympic Park, where hundreds of people were left homeless for around a week following reports of cracking and movement in that building there. But the Australian Institute of Building Surveyors says industry issues are not just specific to these two buildings nor to New South Wales. They say it's symptomatic of a much greater problem, a building regulatory system that is failing right across Australia, Laura.